Hello, everybody. Hello. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing. What are you doing? What is this? Come on, just what are you doing, man? Just let me review it once, man. Like, it's not gonna kill you.
Fine. Do your thing, man.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Without anything further ado, let's jump right into it. Oh, first we're gonna do the smell test. They smell good.
All right. You're done.
What?
You're done. That's it. Get out.
All right, everybody, let's give a round of applause for that pathetic endeavor by Teg. Your channel sucks anyway. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have the Jordan 11 Prom Nights, and now, guys, this is a shoe that, once again, I've said it a lot this month because we've had a lot of heat, but I am very grateful to have this in my hands. Not only does this shoe just simply look super slick, but it also has some awesome qualities on it that we don't usually have on Jordan 11s, and of course, we're going to be talking about all of that. But first, let me address one thing. If you happen to take an L on the shoes, it's not as bad as you think, considering retail was already $250, so when you look at resale prices, it honestly isn't that bad. And if you plan on picking up a pair, one app that I recommend checking out is actually the Poshmark app. And it doesn't just have to be for these Jordan 11s. For instance, say these Katrina Jordan 3s, you can find these on the Poshmark app too, and hey guys, they're marked down from what the retail price is on there. I'm sure you can find those, or say you're looking for a grail from a long time ago, go right ahead, just search it up, it's super easy, and hey, you might be able to find that as well. Now with the Poshmark app, you can buy shoes, but you could also buy clothing items, and sure, there's plenty of apps that do this too, but the reason I recommend downloading Poshmark, simply just because it's another platform to check, guys. If you're a smart sneakerhead, or if you're just a smart individual, whenever it comes to purchasing something, spending a large amount of money, you want to check everywhere before you settle on something. And one thing I definitely recommend is checking out the Poshmark app. You can download it with the link in the description, super easy. But guys, it gets even better than that. You can also sell on the Poshmark app. And honestly, guys, I don't think I'm gonna wear these anymore, so maybe if you guys have any beaters lying around, feel free to list them on the app. It is super easy. All you got to do is take a picture of the item, fill out the description, fill out all the required things, put in the size and all that info, list it for the price you want, and hey, feel free to take whatever offers you want. Of course, you could also use it for reselling purposes, so I definitely recommend downloading Poshmark with the link in the description. It's that easy, guys, because as a smart sneakerhead or just a smart individual, you want to be looking everywhere before you're selling or buying. So shout out to Poshmark for sponsoring the video, obviously, guys. And if you're looking to support the channel, feel free to check out that link in the description, download the app, but most importantly, it's gonna help you out, guys. But with that out of the way, let's get right into this review, guys. So this is an absolutely beautiful shoe, my goodness. First of all, let's actually start off with the outsole. The outsole consists of an icy, sort of dark blue look that encompasses the entire thing. We also have some black accents on it. What's great about this blue in comparison to other blue that we've seen on 11s, this blue actually won't yellow as fast. For instance, we saw the same exact thing on the Gammas. Now, right underneath the outsole and creeping along the edge, obviously, you have that famous Jordan 11 carbon fiber. Of course, moving up, the rest of the shoe is completely encompassed by black. For instance, the midsole, which is usually white on 11s, is actually black on this pair, which I am a fan of because the white tends to get a little dirty and it gets really annoying. On top of the midsole, we have that high-cut patent leather. Now, some of you guys aren't really a fan of the high-cut patent leather. I, for one, didn't like it, but it has grown on me a lot. The fact that it's all black patent leather just makes it that much better. Super shiny, like always, just looks beautiful. Now, encompassing what's on top of the patent leather, we actually have something a little different that we did not see with the Gamma 11s. More importantly, we barely see this at all. We actually have sort of a suede, or I guess you could call this a more of a nubuck material, all along the top of the sneaker. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. This suede, in my opinion, at least the pair that I obtained, this is not great quality, and I'm not impressed at all. In my opinion, though, I still really like that they decided to go with this material, just because it gives the shoe that much more of a premium look, and this is called the Cap and Gown Jordan, or you could call it the Prom Night Jordan 11. So this is for a very special event, guys, whether it be a graduation or if, hey, maybe you do end up wearing these to a formal event. Moving towards the rear end of the shoe, we see something that we don't normally see again on Jordan 11s. First of all, we have a shiny metal Jumpman in black. Obviously, this is another feature of the shoe that gives it more of that premium look. Moving on, we have the 23, and the 23 is actually embroidered, guys. Now, I hate when they don't embroider because it tends to chip away, but this embroidery obviously is going to last a lifetime. So, obviously, with this shoe, they decided to keep the Jordan branding a lot more subtle, which I really do like. Sure, I love having my Jumpman there, but occasionally, it's good to hide that and just keep it looking like a really sleek looking shoe. Now, this shoe only comes with one pair of laces, and that is the black tonal laces. Now, honestly, guys, I wouldn't choose to switch these up with any other laces. Perhaps if they were to go with some leather or wax laces, that might be kind of cool to experiment with, but I think that they made the right decision by only providing tonal laces just because, like, this is more of a subtle flex in comparison to a more loud shoe, which honestly, guys, you need shoes like this in your collection. So quality isn't that great in my opinion, even the craftsmanship. You actually have a widow's peak right here. You also have some glue stains along the outside of the shoe. Honestly, I couldn't care less about that, but since I did pay $250 for this shoe, that was the retail if you didn't know, I expected a little better for the quality, especially because other shoes that retail for less from Jordan Brand did have fantastic quality. So I'm slightly disappointed there, but you know what? I don't care. This is a beautiful shoe, and I highly recommend getting it if you want a subtle flex. More importantly, if you want to wear a Jordan to a formal event and get away with it. Regarding sizing for the shoe, I recommend going true to size. Obviously, if you have a wider foot, 11s do tend to run a little narrow, so you might want to go up half a size. But if you have a skinnier foot like I do, I actually prefer to go down half a size because I enjoy popping the laces. I don't think that 11s look that nice when you tie them. So if you plan on popping the laces, feel free to go down half a size as well if you have a narrow foot. Regarding the comfort of the shoe, just like most Jordan 11s, it's simply not that comfortable. But with the review out of the way, why don't we jump to the on-foot portion of the video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. If you happen to be new, make sure to subscribe because I don't just do these reviews. I also, of course, give you tips and tricks and all the raffles and the store lists and some jigs on how to cop these hyped shoes for retail so you don't actually have to end up paying resale. But of course, if you take an L or if you plan on reselling, make sure you check out the Poshmark app. Link is in the description. It's that easy, guys, and it's free. But with that, I'll leave you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.
Using your shoe like a size 12 weapon. Get your foot off my foot. Ah.
Get your foot off my foot. Yeah.
Now I can't run and I can't walk. You hit me so hard I don't want to talk. Get your foot off my foot. Ah.
Get your foot off my foot. Yeah.
Why are you always in my way, knocking me over every single day?